Hello, and welcome to Dayoth Gaming. I'm your host, Tailyon, and we are playing Baldur's Gate 1, Tales of the Sword Coast. And we are trying to clear out this area. This is one of the most dangerous areas next to, in my opinion, the shore dealing with the sirens. I did have someone mention that I should try to get a sleeping wand from the mage here at High Hedge, and that might help me with the sirens. I am going to take his advice, or her advice. I'm pretty sure it's a him. I'm not 100% sure, but I do appreciate the advice. I am going to go ahead and attempt that. I don't know if I'll attempt it just yet. I want to clear out this area over here, and then we'll come over here. So we will eventually get over here, but when we do, I will try out that with the wand. So we need to deal with... Yeah, we need to get down here. Hold on. Nope, we need this, and we need you down here. I bet we're very... Oh, what we got? What we got? Hold on. Oh. You guys go over here. I want you down here.
Give us victory!
Oh, do we not have... Yeah, you can get up there. Come on.
Good as done.
What now, I wonder?
Nice. Okay, while they're dealing with that, you guys deal with this. Okay.
Can I, if none of them...
Oh, you are no longer protected. Do I have any more protection? I have one more, but I'm trying to wait until we know there's one nearby. Our friend here will eventually no longer like us. He will actually fall off on his charm that he's under. That is the way they decided to, I guess, test it or make it look like he's on your side. And I get it. It makes it easier.
Where to now? Of course.
So let's have you keep coming out. Nope, I want you still in the front here.
Korax on. Korax thinks
Yes.
you look very
Of course. Yeah.
I do want him to go ahead and cast this on him again.
Where to
Okay.
now? A simple task.
Korax, good dog. Me.
Yes, you're a very good dog. Let's have you actually come up here.
You have need.
Same with you.
But try.
Korax,
Yes.
your enemy.
Done and done.
Come on. Where are these guys at? They should be down here, I think. There's a Flynn
My blade will
instead.
cut you down to size.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
Oh, how did that not get hit?
You've a task. As you direct.
Okay, nope, I want you. I want you out here. I think we're close to where they're at.
Yes, oh
Who are you?
omnipresent authority figure.
Okay, I think this is another guy that's going to be a pain.
A simple task.
Salutations.
Hey, Lyndon, look over here. We've come across some travelers. Hey there, my name's Kirian. Me and my buds are an adventuring band. You look like to be the same, except a little worse for wear. Still learning the ropes of the business, eh? What are you talking about, little girl? We've much more experience than the ragtag band of yours you call an adventuring party. Really? Come on now, let's be real. Look at yourselves. The bunch of you have about as much style as a pack of gibberlings. The way you hold yourselves pathetic. All you are is a bunch of hicks who slapped on some armor and weapons and decided that they could be adventurers. It's real sad. Sad? I'll show you sad, you arrogant child. Yeah, draw steel. That sounds like a challenge. Hey, Barin, Peter, Lyndon, I think these little pipsqueaks think they can take us. Boy, oh boy, you just moved into the big time. We're not some small town hick adventurers. We're Waterhavian, born and bred. Maybe you want to rethink your earlier statements. Yeah, no. We're gonna pick a fight. I think you psychopaths need a lesson. We'll be the ones who administrate it to you. Oh, and what kind of lesson will that's gonna be? Are you going to paddle my rump with the big bad sword? Hey guys, let's take these chimps out. Okay. We're going to attack. I need you up here with that.
For the group.
Yes.
I need you to deal with this caster.
Thy temper shield.
You need to probably cast hold.
Nature
And I
servant
probably would like
awaits.
you to actually cast bless, preferably on your boyfriend.
My blade will cut you down to size.
Lest I not survive.
Rigid thinking. I don't know what that is offhand.
Where to now? Yes.
But yeah, that was a little frustrating. We did get hit.
Yes.
What now?
Try holding again. Oh, who got held?
Where to now?
You get up here. We may actually lose here. Well, that was one way of doing it. Let's see. She can't really do anything, obviously.
Thy temper shield.
And you guys are really doing crap with your holding. And I'm pretty sure we're going to die, but we're going to try one more time here.
Poor sod.
Yep.
Taking the dirt nap so soon.
Yep, I figured we would. Let's try back here with the load. Let's get everybody back here.
Done.
Alright.
Nature servant
I need you to
awaits.
do your bless spell first. Actually, no. Do that, and now do your bless. And then...
Thy
Do you have
temper
anything?
shield.
I don't think you do. Okay.
Yes. What now?
Alright, let's try this again. Come on. There we go.
Of course. Yeah.
So I kicked him in the...
Salutations.
Alright, so there are multiple... Yeah, we're going to just go through this. Sad. Psychopath. Okay.
Where to now?
Let's try to deal with you, hopefully,
Can I help
quickly. Actually, let's have
Yes.
everybody attack you,
What now?
Initially.
I wonder?
and then I'll cast. That worked.
Yes, or the group.
And
That's
then
your command.
let's try hold spell.
Nature's servant awaits.
Korax.
Yes, for the
Whoop.
group.
Okay, that worked out well. We'll go ahead and heal.
I can, but try.
I need you to do something, young lady. Actually, deal with the cleric first.
Hello.
You seem to have failed, so let's try holding again. That worked?
Can I help?
Okay, that worked very well.
Now I wonder.
He must eat now. He must eat.
Nice! Well done.
Korax, good dog.
Yes, you are. You're a very good dog.
Service good as done.
And that is plate mail, ain't it? I don't know if we want that.
You have need of me? I'll do my best.
Because some of these are really good, and some of them will not be. Ooh, this guy has a lot of stuff. Yeah.
Yes, good as done.
The reason I'm pausing is I want to make sure that I'm able to move stuff the way I would like. Okay. Let's see if we can get everybody over here real quick.
Yes.
Can you get on that? See what's on it? You can't even grab anything. Can you put on... Okay, you can. Yeah, oops, nope. Trying to make this as quickly as we can because there will be enemies that we have to deal with really soon. Okay. I'm pretty happy with what we did. I'm pretty happy with that. And I think we may have lost our dear friend, the... Nope, he's right there. Okay.
If none are better.
You look very tasty today.
Yeah, let's go down here.
Korax.
Where
Korax.
to, Don?
You've attacked.
Oh, there they are.
Yes.
For the fallen!
Yep, get down here. Nope, you get down
I
here.
can, but try. No!
Get over here.
What now, I wonder?
Okay, that worked out well. I'm more after experience right now than I am really to deal with the items they might have on them because they won't have a lot of good stuff. Okay, we need you again with your weapon.
Where to now?
Come on, guys. Oh, we have a problem.
For the fallen!
Yeah, I was gonna say we were gonna have a problem here. Alright, let's deal with this now. He did a good job. He actually took care of a lot of stuff for a while. Okay,
Yes, for the group.
now we just have to unfortunately deal with
I'll do my best.
him. Okay. I want him far enough just so we can cast this and not accidentally
By
dispel
Temple
anything that we don't
Shield.
want to dispel. Hold on.
Yes. A
You need to
simple
get out of the
task.
way too.
What is your command?
What now? A simple task.
Nature's servant
There we go.
awaits.
I did not want these any of the other items to fall off of him.
If none are better.
Yes, of course.
Okay.
What now, I wonder?
You have
Come here.
I'll do my best.
You still need to come out here and deal with whatever might be going on. I kind of wish I had him with his boots of speed, but I think the only way you get boots of speed is possibly by taking out Drizzt. I cannot, unfortunately, remember. I do want him to go and take the extra heal potion real quick. But for the most part, he's just wandering on his own because he is pretty much the only one that is immune to all these basilisks that are in the area. And yes, we are saving like we are a coward. Have we actually looked down below to see what's below us real quick? And we probably can't without everybody here, though.
A simple task.
I'll
So
do
let's
my
go ahead and
best.
move ourselves over. We do have a big storm going on. I'm actually recording this the same day that I've recorded Dave the Diver. So
Yes.
it's the same
Of
storm
course.
that hit. Oh, Golikin. Okay. So that's kind of where we're, like, the time frame, if you guys are curious. You know, do I do these back to back?
Need if
Sometimes
none
I
are
do.
better.
It depends upon how much time I have. I do work full time, so it does get challenging to be able to do everything I would like to do, you know, in a timely manner. But, you know, I enjoy what I do, though. This is the fun part that...
I don't like the way.
Oh, there we are.
A bit of the rough and tumble.
So, I enjoy it. Yeah, you guys focus on him, please. Yep, and that's a greater. Ooh, that's a greater. Let's go ahead and do a magic missile on you.
Of course. Yes.
That should take him out, though. Oh, yeah, please. Oh, thank goodness. Take him out, take him out, take him out, take him out. Oh, thank goodness. Whew.
What now, I wonder?
That was a little sketchy. Let's actually come down. Because we need to actually rest at this point. Okay. Let us actually change this one to the circle. Okay.
Yes?
How many hit points do you have missing? 3.
Hello?
Okay.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority.
Let's go ahead and get healing, and let's try to rest. Tailyon is actually up to level 5 now. But we'll worry about him when we actually level. So that is really nice. But let us rest.
You were startled out of sleep with a chill, though the night is warm and calm. It is though someone has walked across your grave, and for a moment you wonder if it was you. With this thought, the ground beneath you opens, and you are swept into the dark. When light returns, you do not find its presence comforting. Before you lay the empty mines of Nashkel, cleansed by your previous passage. You move through walls and floors alike, descending deeper and deeper, until a bloated figure comes into view. Mullahay, in no better shape than you left him, stands motionless before you. Held from whatever afterlife calls it, this foul apparition has been waiting for you. A dagger of bone hovers before it, ready for a willing hand to drive it deep. Had this creature breath, you are sure it would be hurling curses. It waits for the kill, a death beyond death, and knows no hope. You turn your back on the blade, and it clatters to the floor. Punishment enough shall find this creature in the land of the dead. You need not inflict any more upon him. Surprised and thankful, the visage of Mullahay hobbles forward and through you, off to whatever fate it deserves. Perhaps for safekeeping, it leaves a part of itself behind. It is a spark of hope that fills a space within you, a dagger-shaped hole you did not know was empty. There is a cry of rage from the depths, and the dagger of bone launches itself through the air. Your heart, its target. You awake just as it should have struck, and the cold sweat that covers you stings your eyes. A disapproving voice lingers in your ears, though it should have disappeared with the dream. You will learn.
Ooh, I forgot that you don't have to be at an end. It could be even when you're resting, that you can get these dreams at the end of each chapter. So we got another cure ability.
Now I wonder.
So we have 2 now. Nice. Okay.
Where to now?
And we can now cast our spell on our good friend. Get back up here, please. And I'm going to say, for the most part...
Of course.
Whoops. Let's change that. Let's keep searching. Keep looking. We are almost done with this area, though. Oh, let's make sure you guys are behind him. I do not need any surprises. And we have cleared... Oh, yep, there we are.
Give us victory!
Yep, do the gaze all you want. We don't care. Look at that. And I don't see any...
Can
Whoops.
I help you? I'll do my best.
Want you guys
What now I wonder.
What do you want?
A simple task.
back here, please.
You have need. I'll do my best.
Go ahead and go through this tight area.
Where
Okay.
to now? Of course. Yeah.
Oh, what we got? Okay. Come here, guys.
Tempest, give us
If none are better.
victory!
I'll let them start getting a little closer.
You've a task?
You get up here, young lady. How dare you stay back alone?
By tempt is a fine
Nope.
day to
You
die.
guys attack. Kivon, why are you going up close? You are not supposed to be attacking like that. Okay.
Down the side.
Rangers, or ranged attackers, please deal with those. And everyone attack here except Kivon. You attack there, and Emmeline.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Will you stop wandering around? Thank you.
Yes. Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Nice.
Do my best.
Okay. I want you to come up here, clear out this dark area. Is that cleared? Yes, it is. Okay. I'm going to bring you just over here while I find somebody that can actually loot
It's a
bodies.
fine day to die.
Because I think the problem we're running into is we're running out of space. Yes, we
Now
are.
I wonder. Of course, yeah.
Hello?
Yes, but I want you
Temple's
over here.
resident.
But I want you to
I
keep
can,
going.
but
By
try.
Temple Shield.
Mostly, I wanted to make sure that we are safe and we don't accidentally
By
walk
Valkor's
walk into anything that we don't want to walk into.
Where to now? A simple task.
And I do not believe we can... Yeah, we cannot go any further this direction. So we can only go north and south from here. Okay.
Can I help you?
Yep,
I'll do
come
my
on
best.
down here.
Yes.
This is one... As I said, this is
Of
one of the
course.
most dangerous areas in the map. Next to the sirens. At least they were to me. There is one more area that is dangerous, in my opinion, with the map. Not counting Thurlag's Tower, which we will be going into eventually. Just so you all are aware, we will be heading in.
What now? Of course.
Because you're going to get the
yeah.
full experience
need of
of
me?
Baldur's Gate 1
None of that.
and the expansion. And I do enjoy this. The expansion is good. You can find some really good items there. And it is dangerous.
Gone? Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
It's going to be a little bit harder because we didn't take out Drizzt, so we won't have access to some of his magic items that he had on him.
If none of
But it is still doable. And I'll be honest, we'll probably be max level before we even enter that dungeon. It's that dangerous. And even being at the level that we will be, you will die a lot. If I remember right, a lot of the bosses in there are very dangerous. And the levels are very tricky. You are in
Can I
much
help you?
need
I'll do my
of
best.
a thief to survive that area. And we actually have finished this area. Nice. I'm quite happy on that.
A simple task.
We actually took care of pretty much all the basilisks in the area. They will respawn. They do have that ability, just like any other creatures in the map. But we have actually cleared one of the most dangerous areas. Golikin, we are going to go there next, I believe. We should probably see about going back and healing. Let's see. Or do we need any... We have a lot of magic items we need to go check and sell. So let's actually do that. Let's actually go back and do some identification and stuff back at Beregost. And then we'll go to Oldcaster, and then we'll get to Golikin. Okay.
Of course, yeah.
Yeah. That wasn't too bad, though. I was pretty happy. Let's see. Yeah. So our plan is to deal with Oldcaster. And that is a dungeon. That is a dungeon we can go into. It's a little dangerous. It's not as bad, in my opinion, as a couple of the other dungeons that we will be entering. Do you even have some? You have no... Oh, sad day. No bandit heads, or scalps, or whatever you want to call them. That's depressing. Oh well. Come on, guys. Who are we missing? Emmeline!
What
Get
you
your
want?
butt on here.
I've done had enough of this.
Yes.
Why are you just sitting up there?
Done and done.
Oh, come here. Oh, don't give me that, Emmeline. I'm gonna leave you behind. Should have left you behind over at Candlekeep.
Of course. Yeah.
Yeah, see? Even Talyon's agreeing with that. Alright, let's see what we have for items to... We have one. Okay, so we have that. That can be sold, that can be sold, that can be sold. Stinking Cloud. Okay, that's not an amazing spell, but it can knock creatures unconscious. It has that chance. Ooh, is that Dire Charm? I think that's Dire Charm. We have so many spells that we need to sell. Look at that. Oh, so many items. Okay. Yeah, we have a lot of spells to identify, so Tailyon, you need to basically just unmemorize everything. This is where that Ring of Wizardry is so nice. Being able to double the first level spells that you can memorize.
Where to now?
Yeah. Alright, get up here.
Simple task.
And rest. Yep. Let's see if we can start looking through the stuff. Adventurer's Row. +1 versus Crushing. And +1 versus Petrification and Polymorph, which isn't bad. I think that's what we got off that one mage that really liked his friends. Okay, so we have Vampiric Touch. We do have Charm Person. Okay, so we do have all these. Okay. So, let's see. Who do I want to put this to? Who wants to hold on to stuff that we're going to sell? Because we have a lot to sell. And can you memorize, not memorize, but identify these yet? You can. Nice. Always a nice thing to be able to start identifying +1 weapons. Oh. Okay. Get that up there, that up there. Bunch of items to give to Tailyon to identify. That group that we took out had some decent armor. But the plate mail, I could have done plate mail with her. But it's just one extra. It's not much. It's not anything fantastic. So it would have put it probably to a -2 though. That would have been useful. I guess. Oh well. AC 7? What do you have right now? AC 8. Okay, we can sell that. That'll help. That's one extra just in case. +3 versus slashing. Yeah, what do you have on right now? Bluntness. +4 versus blunt. Okay. We're going to give her that girdle. And I think this is going to be a +1 or +2. Yeah, it's +1. And do we have any more? Yep, we do. Nice. Okay. Just peeking at everything, see what we have. I think we have everything now identified. Okay.
Yes.
So what we can do is... Oh, we used up all our spells in that way. Nice. Okay, let's go ahead and try to sell what we have.
Some cheap beer for you.
Okay, he doesn't have anything. Let's go sell our weapons first. Come on out, guys.
Simple task.
Don't get lost, Emmeline. I can't stand that you keep just deciding not to go into a building. I don't know why, but, you know, you're just that way. And let's go. Our item is probably not ready yet. It probably has another week, because he did say 10 days. That is one thing that's interesting about Faerun's calendar. If I remember correctly, there's 10, I want to say there's like 10 months, and there's 10 days per week, because this being a, I'm pausing just to do a little bit of lore. If I remember correctly, the reason is because people count that could not really, weren't educated, use their fingers to figure out what day it is. So it's easier to go 1 day, 2 day, 3 day, all the way up to 10 day. And then it was 4 weeks of 10 days. And there were specific, if I remember, there were specific holidays that didn't really count towards a day of the week. I can't remember. I could be wrong on that, but it was just kind of an interesting way of how they did their calendar in Faerun.
I can make whatever you wish.
Another day
for
or two,
a wee
okay.
little bit more than me competition.
I appreciate him telling us it's going to be another day or two. Let's go ahead and, yeah, let's go ahead and sell that. And look at all these rubies. This is where you pretty much get to the point where you're like, I'm not going to pick up any rings or necklaces because they take up so much space as gems. Especially when you get to the point in the Durlag's Tower, or even in some of the other dungeons, it's just easier to just have something that can stack than not have something that doesn't stack, like rings and necklaces. Okay, so we got that sold. Let's go check out, I think, Feldwind. We could head towards Feldwind. Yeah, let's head over to Feldwind. Come here, guys. Make your way. I'm not sure how many of my viewers actually play Dungeons & Dragons, but I am kind of curious. What was some of, like, what editions did you actually start in? And did you make your own world? Did you start in one of the pre-constructed worlds like Greyhawk or Faerun or Dark Sun or Ravenloft? You know, what was one of your first worlds that you actually started in? I'm kind of curious. I know mine started... I want to say mine started in Faerun.
Of course.
And then
You want some whiskey?
eventually I took some inspiration from various fantasy writers. Terry Brooke was one of my main ones that I took a lot of inspiration from. And so I kind of had the world that he created. I modified it a little bit, and then it just eventually changed over time into a world that I now have as my own. But I'm kind of just curious on how everyone started with D&D. Even if you want to say what edition you started in. That's always kind of interesting to me as well. Because I know there's a lot of people that don't start until way late in the newer editions. And I have no qualms about anybody that starts in any edition. And I think the great part about D&D is it's been around so long that people still can share their interest with it without feeling like they're missing out on anything. And as I said, I played about every edition except 5th and 1st edition at this point. I did play the original a long time ago as a kid and never really realized I was playing D&D at the time. That was the interesting thing. We made characters, we started playing, and I didn't realize it was 1st edition. I don't know if it was 1st edition or if it was the original. But I just remember playing it as a kid
Yes.
and had so much fun
Now I wonder.
back in the day.
I got
Simple
some
task
cheap
here for you.
But enough reminiscing. Time to actually sell this stuff, give us some room so we can actually be able to do stuff. What is this? This is the +3 dex. Okay, yeah, that can go away. This is actually nice. It's basically a fireball spell. I think we're going to keep that. And same with this. This is another fireball spell. I think I'm going to give these to Tailyon to hold. This is crushing immunity. Yeah, we're going to go ahead and get rid of that. Let's see, what else? Do we have any more potions? The oil I want to keep because that is... Movement is increased by 100%. Movement rate 9 becomes 18. Basically, it's double. And you're able to attack faster, which is really nice. And we will want to give that to our fighter eventually to have him hold on to it. Actually, I should actually do that right now. Here, put this somewhere where you'll use it. And then, Tailyon, you need these items. You have a spell. You really don't need antidotes. I almost feel like she does more than anybody. Because these are our main fighters. And... Antidote, we'll go ahead and pull that off for right now. But we'll have it at least on him. Alright. And I think... Do we have everything else we want? Do we have everybody racked up the way we would like? I think we do... Okay, I think that's a decent start. Okay. Alright. So let's rest, and because I need spells. And I think you guys are set. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with that.
Yes.
I'm pretty happy. We actually
Well,
defeated
you gotta
those
stop dipping
mercenaries.
into me own ale.
Or rival adventurers,
Well,
if you want to call them
now-
that. Alright,
A simple task.
let's head back out. Is that a commoner? Yep, that's a commoner. Okay. Alright, let us start. Do we want to do... Let's do Oldcaster, and then we'll do Gullikin. Alright.
A simple.
Oldcaster is a very interesting place. If I remember correctly, Oldcaster used to be an old school.
Tempest, give us victory!
Oh, he has an AC 1. Okay.
What now I wonder.
Can you guys actually do something and not let him get hit? I'd appreciate it.
Yes. What now? Of course. Yes.
Another level, and I think Branwen will be able to start killing
Of course.
My blade will cut you down to size.
skeletons just by turning undead. Which will be really nice. Let's see what we can find in this area, though. Anything up here? Nope, we cannot get up this area. If I remember right, this will just take us out. Yep, back into an area that we've already been to.
A simple task.
I am very much try to be as thorough as I can. I try to explore one area fully before we go to another. And we do have a gentleman here, Furret. And how can we help you, Furret? Wayfarers, wait a moment. I wish to have a word with you. You are adventurers, are you not? Yes, we're adventurers. Why should you care? That's good, then. You see, I'm an adventurer of sorts, of course. I'm not very fond of battle. I like to pilfer objects from ruins and monstrous lairs, and try my best to avoid getting hurt. Anyway, I have something that might interest you. I have a gem in my possession, a magical gem. I have no use for it, and I can't get the price I'm looking from anyone I've met. Would you perhaps be interested? Perhaps you could tell us what the gem does. Of course! It's a gem of true seeing. It allows you to see the truth in all things. So do you want it? I'm selling it for 1,000 gold. No more, No less. Yeah, sorry, that's a little too pricey for us. It's too bad. You couldn't see the obvious value of this gem. I guess I'll be on my way. Actually, he's trying to con you. That is not a gem of true seeing. And you won't realize it until you sell it. Some of these people I remember very well, like them lying to you and such. And then there's some I'm like, I can't remember if they really are lying to me or not. But if I remember right, he is lying to you about it being the gem of true seeing, because there is no items that actually let you activate and see anything invisible and such. It's the only reason why I know that it's fake. Okay, where are we? Okay, so it looks like we were in a valley of sorts. We came up and into a hill. I want to say that's what this is supposed to be. Hey guys, where you at? Okay, you're right there. As I said, with this being 3D, it's very hard to tell what is actually... Oh, hello!
Really not in this.
What is actually real and not. Oh, they're everywhere.
Nature is good as done.
Yep, you get over there.
You have need of me?
Yes.
3, 4, 5. Who are we missing?
What is your command?
Oh my gosh, Bramlin, get over here.
Yep.
What do you... I'll do my
Get up
best.
here. Deal with that archer.
Where to now?
And he should... Nope, he did not. He changed back to a bow. We cannot have you change to a bow, dude. Sorry. You cannot be that. Does not work that way.
Time for a bit of the rough and tumble.
None of that. Okay. Now let's see where we're at. As I said, it's very tricky to know if you're up a hill, down a hill, left or right of a hill. It's just very difficult to tell. But we did deal with these guys. They're not going to have really anything that we really want. They might have arrows, but even then, that's nothing too extreme that we're worried about at this point. Looks like we have a hill over here. So it looks like we went up a hill, around the cliff, and then back down. At least that's what it appears to be. So let's head on. Oh, what we got? Kobolds. I hear kobolds. Yep, there's kobolds.
For the fallen! Tempest!
Yep,
Give
that
us
wasn't too bad.
victory! Yes, as good as done.
That wasn't bad at all.
What now, I wonder?
Alright.
A simple task.
You've a task as you direct.
Need money? Oh, there's gems. Okay, I need our gem
You have need of me?
holder right
I'll
there.
do my best.
Nature's
In the meantime,
servant awaits.
heal him.
Hello.
Yep, and then you heal him.
Where to now? A simple task.
Okay, let's head on down. Yeah, there was a small pathway down this way. Okay. Oop, I hear something. Come on around, guys. There we go. I heard kobolds. I don't know if they're over here, though. Yep, there are.
Yes, of
Tempest,
course.
give us victory!
Oh, boy. You're poisoned.
Yes, oh omnipresent authority figure.
There we go.
What now, I wonder?
Yeah. You're going to start running into these guys that use arrows of piercing, which is basically a type of poison arrow.
If none are better.
Did they both use it, or did they... Well, they claimed that they used it, but that was a lie.
Of course.
Because if they actually had it, we would be able to still see it, because they would have a couple arrows of it. Because it does hold... Oh, we need to go north. I didn't realize that we weren't as down south as we were. There a cave? I don't think there is, but I want to double check. Yeah, I didn't think there was. It is worth checking. Always worth checking. In the next 2 chapters, if I remember correctly, he will get the slow poison, which is effectively neutralized poison, unless it's really powerful poison.
Yes.
That's, you know, that's if I remember correctly. I would like to try and get this all cleared off before we head into the dungeon in this area. At least that's my plan.
Of course. Yeah.
Well, I appreciate that Talyon's agreeing with me.
What now, I wonder?
He's so easygoing.
Where to now? A simple task.
Where are we going? We are going around this large rock. Around and around we go. Just trying to get an idea where we're at. It's kind of amazing how much they put into this game for it just, and with all the areas, think about this. They really made this feel like you're exploring this huge expanse of a land. While you can be very narrow-minded on the mission, which I don't know if it's really a good idea, your first playthrough. And what did we get hit? We got attacked by somebody. Oh, that was easy. That was easy.
You've attacked?
Oh. Oh, you son of a...
My blade will cut you down to size.
Like nature.
Time for a bit of a rough and tumble.
Yeah. Deal with that poison, please. Yeah, because she got hit twice.
Yeah. As you direct.
There we go. Yeah, this poison is dangerous. And the sad thing is, we don't even get to see any of the poison arrows. We don't get any of them. All we get is their weapons after, and it is depressing. Because you're like, we should have had this, or we should have been able to take this, and you can't. And it's really frustrating. Because a long time it took me to figure out what was it that they had that was giving poison. And it was the arrows of piercing that did it. Okay, I don't want that extra.
Now, I wonder.
I just want full 20 arrows to give to people. Okay, I want that up here. I want you to do that and go, what is that? Boots of stealth. We do not care. We do not care at all. Okay. Get that extra 20 arrows up here. You can have that 12. And we will grab this 20. Whoops. I want to put you here. We'll take that one and we'll just put it there. There we go.
Where to now?
And I don't think we can get up here.
Done and done.
Is there a way up here that I did not see? As I said, I don't think there is. Oh, there is. It's all the way back here. I did not see that. There's 2 ways, isn't there? Yeah, there's a way. I didn't see it. That's my fault. I feel like we're missing somebody. Oh, there you are. Come on, Ep19. Get up here. That's my fault for letting them kind of wander around however they wanted to. Okay, so that does actually end pretty much at a dead end. Okay. Because I don't think there'll be anything at this far end. Oh, I keep forgetting I keep hitting that pause. I'm like, why are they not there yet? Oh, might help if I stop pausing the game. Okay, yep. Dead end. Okay. You guys come on back. And then once they are, we will work our way through this area. How hurt are you, Jaheira? 5. Okay, that's not bad. That's not too bad. Okay. Come on over. But those poison arrows, those things suck. And you will run into them a lot. And the part that really is irritating is half the time you will die before the poison ever wears off. That is one thing, as I said, I really liked about the 2nd edition poison. 2nd edition poison was truly something to fear. And when they brought it in 3rd edition, I feel like they lost the whole aspect of poison is scary, poison is dangerous, poison actually can kill you. And I don't know how it is in 5th edition. I know 4th edition they kind of brought it back a little bit to where it's more scary, but I can't remember how it is now in 5th edition. If someone's played 5th edition, they can tell me if they actually brought it back to like the 2nd level danger. Because that's one thing I always felt like his poison was always so weak in the later editions compared to the first earlier editions. So I'm just kind of curious on that. Oh, hello! Commandos! Yep, get in here, get in here, get in here, get in there.
Yes.
Take out that guy. There's a reason I want you guys to take them out as quickly as we can. I need you out of the way.
Hello.
I need you out of the way.
Yes.
You can help. Where are the rest of my people?
Have need of me?
Why are they all
I'll
down
do my
here
best.
and not helping?
What now, I wonder? A simple task.
There we go.
Nature is good as done.
Yeah, as soon as I saw what those were, I was like, oh, that's bad. I just didn't realize half our people were about 20 miles behind,
You've a task?
you know, basically at the base of the hill as the rest of us were all up here. It's like, thanks guys, I appreciate you not doing your job. But that's okay. These fire arrows are going to be great. Especially once I'm able to identify them. I don't know if I'll be able to identify them just yet. No. And I don't think I... Oh, I can get those. I can identify those. No, I did identify those
What now, I wonder?
with a spell. Just had to remember how I did that. Okay. Alright, everybody here. Thank you. You guys can actually hopefully help and not let Jaheira take all the arrows to the face. You know, which is what good partners actually do. Can I? No, we... Oh man, we have to go all the way down. Are you kidding me? Okay. Come here, guys. All the way back.
I don't like the way this group is turning out. Better leadership might help.
Yeah, she kind of complains too because she's neutral as well. So you have two people that are going to complain because we're too popular. We're too goody two-shoes to them. Alright. Do we have everybody? We aren't missing anybody? Good.
Your company is a welcome part of this group.
Thank you for your kind words.
Nope. We need to come through the small opening right here. Okay. Come on, guys. Oh, the lull between them traveling. Sometimes I wish there was a game mechanic to increase the speed of them traveling, but I get why they do not. That would be very dangerous to have. Oh boy. Oh wow. Okay. Can I just do a bolt of cold, hopefully, over here? And I need you down here. And you deal with here. And you get down here. Oh, nice. That was nice. Okay. Now you guys just attack as normal, please. Nice. I was worried about poison, but apparently we didn't have to worry about it that time.
Do my best.
Yep, more arrows. Just a bunch of arrows that have no poison on it, even though they hit us and we get poisoned. Makes perfect sense, don't you think? Okay. There we go.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course. Yeah.
Oh yeah, we'll clear out this area. I don't think there's anything around this spot. Okay. Alright. Okay, there is the pathway up. I just want to clear this lower section and then we'll head on up. Just to make sure we're not missing anything. I'm pretty sure we are not, because it's pretty much just a sheer cliff. And hopefully we dealt with all the kobolds and the hobgoblins and such in this area. And we have cleared our way, because this takes the Gullikin. Yeah, okay. Just double checking. And this will clear out our section down here. And this clears our area here. Correct, correct. Okay. So let us head up the wonderful hill. This thing is a pain in the butt to navigate. But we are ready to go up the hill. Let's save real quick and let's head on up. Did we make it up the hill? Did everyone make it up the hill? That's the question. Alright, well, I think this is a good spot to call the episode. We have almost cleared this whole section that we just have up here. And we will deal with Oldcaster, whatever that is. So if you've enjoyed what you've been seeing, I'd ask you to subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you feel up to it, join us over on my Discord server. You'll be able to find the link in the video description. And that way you can be kept up to date when new videos are dropped and also see what new series I'd like to do on the channel in the future. And as always, I hope to see you all next time. Until then.